story that will be affecting thousands of students tomorrow, the national school walkouts and all the fallout from them. This scene by Parkland students protesting in Florida is expected to be replicated by thousands of local students all across the districts in our area. But for some, it could lead to suspensions and even the loss of prom. Ryan, just how big do we expect this protest to be, and what are the districts, which districts could face real trouble here, the kids?
Yeah, so these protests are going to be all over the place, Vinny. This is the official map from the Women's March, which is organizing most of them. You see the state of Georgia here. I'm going to zoom in. You see all of those dots are different protests that are planned, and those are just the ones that they know about. Now, we contacted all of the school districts in the area to find out what their plan is. I want you to pay attention to these four: Bartow, Cobb, Fayette, and Gwinnett counties. They all four told us that they will be treating any student that walks out during a protest will be considered an unexcused absence if they walk out. So what's the worst that could happen? Well, one parent at a Cobb County school told me their kids have been told if they walk out, they will get a suspension from class. If they get a suspension, Vinny, that means they don't get to go to the prom this weekend. That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, absolutely. So what should kids do if they don't want to get in trouble but still want their voices heard?
Yeah, well, you know, that's a tough choice. So I actually asked a student organizer at one of the biggest protests in the area. She gave me her thoughts. Here it is.
I still encourage you to walk out. You will have the majority on your side, even if your own administration is not.
What do you think of these school districts that they're essentially going to punish the kids?
Is terrifying. I think it's not the correct answer to this issue. There's never been one key issue like this one that has had the entire student body anxious and worried and wanting and demanding change. This seems to be a universal concern.
Now, several schools are doing alternative demonstrations. For instance, I know of a high school in Cobb County where they're going to do a balloon release before school, which means students won't have to be getting in trouble. But Vinny, we are going to be paying attention to these four school districts and how those students there will be impacted.
All right. Thanks so much, Ryan.